Out is live, and we're just going to wait for a few people to join the call here.
Now it's live.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. We're just waiting for a few people to join the call, and then we will talk about some different things we can do to boost our businesses at month end. So how are you doing, Samantha? I think we might be having a glitch. Hopefully it's not my thing that's glitching. Hello? Is anybody there? You know what? It could be my internet connection. My internet connection could be messed up. I'm going to close my other windows and make sure that I have enough bandwidth here. Okay, Heather's saying she can't get in. All right, well then better try another link here. Did the link work for you, Samantha?
Yeah.
The one I sent you in your Facebook?
That's how I got in. It works.
Well, it's not working for everybody else right now, apparently. It's so annoying.
Well, I see your link being posted now. Hopefully it helps.
Hopefully. I really, really want to find a system that's just guaranteed to work all the time for everyone. Like, wouldn't that be amazing?
It would.
And where you can have, 50 people on it and it won't crash. I thought the Zoom thing was pretty cool, but some people couldn't get it to work.
I didn't have a problem getting it to work, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's see. Okay, well, Lori's watching. If we can get her to click the link. I get so frustrated with this silly thing sometimes. And the best is when at the beginning of the YouTube call, we have this horrible, long, drawn-out pause where we're trying to get everything figured out. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Hey, hi.
How did you get on the call?
Pardon me?
How did you get on the call? Just click the link?
Yeah, I just clicked the link and it just kind of brought me in.
That's fantastic. Some people seem to be having trouble getting into it. All right, well, I'm just going to start talking and people can watch on YouTube afterwards. All right, so it's November 20th, and it's unbelievable just how fast the month of November has flown by. Pardon?
Yeah, no.
And did you have something you want to say, Sam?
No, the system totally glitched, so I had to hang up and come back in.
Okay. So as I was just saying, the month of November has been a challenge for me because I was sick for 2 weeks, and then following the 2 weeks, I was trying to catch up with everything. And so it's just been kind of slow, and that happens in our lives as It Works distributors. We're going to have periods where we're really busy and we're signing people like crazy, and then periods where it's kind of slow. And it's not necessarily a time of year where that happens. It can just be a personal thing. Like, I know that there's other people on our team who've been signing people like crazy. Myself, not so much. I think this month I've got 2 distributors and 4 loyal customers, which is not as much as I would like to do. And I've been feeling kind of down about it, and it's not, what I'm trying to say is that it's not abnormal to feel down about your business being slow, and the only thing that you or I or anyone can do when that happens is to just really take responsibility for it and say, well, my business is slow because I'm not doing enough. Or maybe I'm not doing the right thing, or maybe I'm not trying new things. Maybe I've got to try something different, and then just attack it from a different angle. So that's what I have been doing this past week, is watching a lot of different training from different leaders in the company that I haven't followed before. I've been watching Ashley Sinclair's videos and a couple other people, trying to get a gist on how do they run their business. What kind of scripts do they use? What are they sending to their potentials? And how are they following up with their potentials? And some of the things I've learned recently from Ashley Sinclair are really awesome. She uses what's called her rule of 5. And she has this sheet that she prints out every day, and she puts the date at the top, and then she does everything on the sheet every day. And so she writes down 5 things that she's grateful for. She gives encouragement to 5 people. She contacts 5 personally enrolled distributors and does some training. Then she contacts 5 personally enrolled loyal customers and asks them how they're doing, and asks them if they want to get some new product or try a new product, or if they're interested in the business, referring people, or doing bunny posts for her. So 5 LCs every day. And then she talks to 5 distributor prospects, because she keeps a list of all the people who have ever shown the tiniest little bit of interest in the business. And then she contacts 5 loyal customer prospects, people who have shown interest in the wraps, at least 5. Sometimes she sends 40 messages or more a day. And so those 5 things, all those different categories, she will do every single day, and that is how she builds her business and how she teaches her team to build their businesses. And I think that that's a fantastic system, because everyone's always saying the fortune's in the follow-up. Your business needs to be half prospecting for new customers and half follow-up. So I'm going to create this document for our team, and I'm going to upload it to the groups so that you guys can save it and print it off and try this system too if you want to. It's just something new to try, to have a little bit more organization so that you have a to-do list for yourself so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Because I know sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I get paralyzed and I can't do anything because I just feel like, oh my God, I've got so much to do, I've got all these people to respond to, I've got this, I've got that, la 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 la. But when you have 5 of each thing, it makes it really manageable, really doable. And as long as you're keeping a list, it makes it easy. So I'm going to be doing that for our team. And then one of the things that she sends to her Facebook friends to prospect for the business, this script is really good. And so I just want to share it with you. She'll say something like, "Hey, Nicole, I really love keeping up with you on Facebook. Your kids and you are so sweet. The baby's so cute. Listen, I've had some success with this company, and I know that you might think I'm crazy, and I thought it was pretty crazy too, but I'd really love to send you some more information and see what you think." And that's what she sends to people. And then she waits until they respond yes or no, and then she sends them some information about what it's like to be a distributor and how you only need 4 people to get your free product. And that really the cost of the business is only like $40 or $50 more than a box of wraps. And then you can sell to anyone else you know who's going to want them. So she ends up signing more distributors than loyal customers because she just makes it even more appealing than the loyal customer option. And that's how she grows her team really fast. And then I was just watching a new video just before now about how she starts her new distributors. And I think one of the key things that she tells them is you don't have to wait for your kit to get started. The moment you sign up, your website is activated. It's there. You can send people to it. People can enroll themselves, or you can enroll them through your eSuite. Go into the eSuite, have a look around. Make sure you put your picture in your bio under your website settings, and just kind of click through it so that you know what it looks like and what you're doing there. And then you can start enrolling people right away, and just keep it simple. Have you heard about that crazy wrap thing? Would you like to try it? I'll give you my discount. I just started a new business and I need some testimonials from my people. So keeping it simple seems to be the way that most people do it. You know, it's just blitz, wrap, repeat. And blitzing can be online blitzing when you're messaging people or posting, or it can be in-person blitzing when you are handing somebody a card or a coupon and saying, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? So, but the fortune's always in the follow-up. The majority of people need to be followed up more than 7 to 20 times, and then they finally sign. And that's what Jade Hooper says all the time. She says, if you're not following up with people who said they were interested or even liked a post 3 months ago, if you're not still following up with them, you're never going to sign them up. You've just got to go back to your original posts and look at them. Like, scroll back through your timeline, have a piece of paper with you and a pen, and go back to all your old posts from when you first started and start writing down the names of people who liked and commented on the post, and then go back and message all those people and just continue the conversation, because you might not even remember who it was that you were talking to 3 months ago. For me, it's a year ago. So I've really got to scroll. I'm going to scroll right back to the beginning, and I'm going to find those people who were interested so long ago that I didn't even have my hundreds list written down yet. I don't have their names anywhere. But thank God Facebook keeps everything on my timeline, so I can just go back and look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of my projects for this week. I need to fill a bunch of volume under one of my legs to help them maintain this month. And so I'm really gung-ho on signing at least 10 loyal customers in the next 10 days. So 1 a day for the next 10 days. That's my personal goal. I know that it's a big one. I may or may not get there, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to die trying. That's for sure. So let's talk about more training for people who are new with the business. What kind of things can you do when you're first starting that help you build your business? Well, it's really super important to post at least 3, if not more times a day on your Facebook. So you can post about one of the products, whether it's a before and after or a picture of one of the other products. You can post about the business opportunity, and it's super important to post about the business opportunity every day, because if people don't know that you have a business opportunity, how are they going to join your team? They have to know that you have one. Recently, I've started putting up business opportunity posts every single day, and I've been getting messages about the business every single day. And I haven't signed anyone yet this week, but I am talking to about 5 people about it who are seriously considering it. And if I didn't have those business opportunity posts up, it never would have happened, because these are people that I would not have just thought to message about the business. So at least one product picture in the morning with a story. It could be a before and after, as I said before, and then a business post, and then a personal post about, could be the 5 Fs: food, fun, family, fashion. What's the 5th F? I forget. But just something that you're interested in, something that people want to see, you know, a little bit more social, not advertising, not talking about our company or the products, just something unique and personal. And then in the afternoon, post a couple more times about the business and the products and more personal stuff. The thing about Facebook is that people are constantly seeing new things in their Facebook feed, and not a whole lot of people sit there and scroll through Facebook all day. usually they bust out their phone on their break and they do a quick, you know, a quick scroll, and they're looking at it and they like, maybe a quick comment, scroll, and then their break's over and they put it down, right? So if you haven't posted within the 15 minutes prior to them picking up their phone, they're probably not going to see your post. Unless, of course, your post has a ton of likes and comments on it already from other people. So if you're not posting regularly, your post isn't going to get seen. So I know that a lot of us are afraid to post more often and we think that we're bugging our friends. But the more you post, the more successful you're going to be. Just make sure that you vary it up a bit so that you're talking a bit about your family, a bit about your interests, a bit about your business, and a bit about your products, and that'll really help. One of the other things that helps grow your team is make sure that you share the little collages that we make for every distributor when they're joining. Even if they're not on your team, they're not under you, they're not on your leg, it really doesn't matter. If they joined It Works, you can share that collage and you can say, oh, I'm so excited so-and-so joined It Works today. You know, we have an amazing team, an amazing group of people, and I'm so excited that this person has decided to change their lives and get wrapped up. And what that does is it shows people that there are people coming into this business every day, that people are still joining, that it's not dead, it's not dying, it's growing like crazy, and that it could grow for them too. So sharing other people's welcome collages is really huge. I strongly encourage you to do that, and sharing other people's stories too. Now, if you're not on the Skinny Wrap Legacy team page, then we can add you. It is our bigger team page. Our ambassador Diamond Upline, Kelly Kaufman, who is a few distributors under Madra Jones and Rhonda Hartman, she has the Skinny Wrap Legacy team page, and there's about 8,000 people on it. And they have a files section that's really huge, and not only that, but that group has been around for a few years. So there is a lot of information contained in the group. And I don't know if you guys know this, but from a computer, you can actually search a group. Now, I'm going to show you how to do that by sharing my screen, because I think it's one of the biggest tools that you can use. One of the biggest helps. All right, so just a second here. All right, so here I am in the Diamond by December group, and I'm actually going to go to the It Works Diamond Training group because it's been around longer. And if you see right here in the top right corner, underneath the photo, it says search this group. Now we can type in any keyword we want and find the post about it. So for instance, if I wanted to find the training manual, I just type in training manual and I search it, and it's going to bring up every post that's related to the training manual. So for instance, here's Madra's training manual that I uploaded the other day. And then down here is the one that I created. And I've actually been thinking about rewriting this or breaking it up into smaller chunks. I think maybe there's too much information in one spot and some people get overwhelmed, and I don't want to overwhelm new distributors as they're joining. So if anybody has any tips for me on how I could break this into chunks for new people so that it's not so overwhelming, I'd really love to hear it. Because it's really not rocket science, but there are a few things that make it easier, and I wanted to help people get the gist of it so that they could master it faster. So searching a group is amazing, especially if you go to a big page like the Skinny Wrap Legacy page, which I'm going to show you. Oh, there's 9,900 people on it now. When you're in this group and you have a question, for instance, can somebody with diabetes wrap? We just type in the keyword diabetes, and it's going to pull up every post that anyone's ever put in this group about diabetes, and then you check the comments and see what people said. Or if you're wondering about charting, you know, just about anything, you can search any keyword, and that's really, really helpful. All right, so there's that. And if you haven't started using the Facebook lists yet to organize your friends, I think we have a bit of an echo from someone. Can everyone mute their Hangout, please? All right, that's better. So if you haven't started using friends lists yet to organize your potentials, it's a really big help. And Samantha and I and some other distributors on our team that are having success use it all the time. So I'm going to go through and show you a little bit more about how to do that. I was actually working on it today. So we're going to go to my friends list. And I decided that I was going to contact people from high school that I went to high school with and start sending them messages, because this is pretty much my chicken list right here, right? These are all the people that I'm afraid of judging me. So I went through the people on this list, and when I hover over their name, you see the friends, following, and message feature. Well, hold on a second here. When I hover over their name and I see the friends feature, I can add to another list. Okay, so I just click add to another list, and I scroll down until the very bottom. Hold on, you guys can't see it. I need to pick a different friend. Let's go with David. Add to another list, scroll down to the very bottom, and oh my goodness, what? I need to zoom out. Sorry, guys. So here we go. Add to another list. And then when we scroll down to the very bottom, you can see this little plus sign. It says create new list. It just has a little plus sign and it says new list. And you can create a list. I call mine by different things. Like I label it by month and then where the person's at. So I have like a November potentials list, an October potentials list, potential bunnies, potential distributors, East Coast potentials, West Coast potentials, special potentials. It just helps keep people in different segments so that I can look at their newsfeed all at once and interact with them. So let's pretend that we're putting Elizabeth here. Sweetie, you can't be in here right now. Say we're putting her on the loyal customers list that I have so that I can interact with my loyal customers. So I click on loyal customers, and now she's on my loyal customer list. Now, if I go to my home page and I click over here in my favorites, I click on my loyal customers list, and now it's going to bring up a news feed that's just full of only my loyal customers' posts. So then I can interact with them, I can like their stuff, I can comment on their pictures, and then I can follow up with them later by message and just ask them how things are going with their product and what they like about the wraps, and they know that I've been following them on Facebook, and I'll just say, hey, I've been following you on Facebook, things look good, how are the wraps doing? That kind of thing. Interaction is super important, especially interacting before you put up a post is going to increase the amount of people who see your posts by a huge amount. So just going through, liking, and commenting on their stuff. So what I will do is I'll spend 5 to 10 minutes interacting with that list, and then I'll put up a post, and then I will go to a different list, and I will interact with this list, like and comment. And put up a post. Now, I've had people who I interacted with immediately message me and be like, oh, Camara, I was thinking about you. I still want to try those wraps. Can I get a product tester spot? And then I give it to them. So it keeps people thinking about you. It keeps you at the top of their mind. And as long as you're interacting with them, they're going to see your posts. So using lists is a huge thing. If you don't know how to put a list in your favorites so that it's right here on the left, what you have to do, I'm going to make this bigger, is scroll down to where it says friends on the left here, and then click on more. And then it shows you all your different friends lists that you've created. And you can click on the little cog and add them to favorites. And then it adds it to the favorites over there. Now this is particularly awesome when you want to invite people to an event, an online Facebook event. So this is a brand new party that I've just been invited to by one of our distributors. And I can invite entire lists at once, which saves me a whole ton of time, and I don't have to click through all my 2,500 friends. So over here on the left, I just click on more. and then click on any list of people that I want to invite. For instance, say I wanted to invite my loyal customers to another event. Say it's a distributor event. I want to invite my loyal customers. I just hit select all and send invites, and that's it. Super easy. So for this, I'm actually going to invite my November potentials. I'm going to select them all, send invites. There we go. I just invited 50 people. It was super simple, and I know that Christina is going to put on an amazing party for Kim's launch party, and I'm going to be there. So that little tip, that little tidbit about using your friends list makes this business easier. It really, really does. And then if you want to interact with your teammates, you can have your team on a list too, and that helps a whole bunch. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There we go. Just a second. So does anyone want some help with charting and going over different charting, how to chart your team, how to figure out how close or far you are from a promotion, or people pretty much have that down? Maybe we should do a charting workshop this coming week for our new distributors so that they know what they need to get their next promotions.
Hey, Kamara, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Awesome, Heather. Thanks for chipping in there.
Sorry, I couldn't get my phone to come into the group or anything. Nothing was working, and then it finally sent me a notification. So.
I'm sorry. It seems like we have technology issues sometimes, but I'm hoping that soon we're going to find the right solution so that all of our team meetings go really smoothly and everybody can participate, which would be really good. And yeah, so who ordered the new diffuser? Because by the time I went to order one, I was told that they didn't have the whole package anymore.
I have it.
Do you? What do you think?
I can't. Oh my goodness. My phone's doing things again.
I can see you.
I know you can, but I was trying to flip the screen around.
Oh, there it is. It's so cute.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty awesome. I have all the little oils and whatnot. But yeah, so far I've tried the Boom and the Defend. I haven't done the other two yet.
Which one do you like the smell of the best?
I think, I don't know. It's weird because, okay, so Defend right now kind of smells like Christmas, kind of like mulled wine kind of action. And Boom is citrusy, kind of like awake, invigorating kind of smell, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't really done the other two yet. Chill kind of smells, I don't know, massage parlor, kind of like, you know, a spa type, eucalyptus kind of relax.
Like a minty eucalyptus smell?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thanks for giving us your input on how awesome the oils are.
Now, there we go. Like, I can't turn the screen around. But yeah, no, I'm really liking it, and I've got a couple people that are going to come over and smell them before they want to do the product tester.
Fantastic. That's awesome, having like a smelling party.
Pretty much.
Come over and smell my stuff. That's awesome. Maybe you can wrap them at the same time, or have they already been wrapped?
One of them's been wrapped and one hasn't, so yeah, maybe. It's a good idea.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to stop our hangout now, and I'm going to work on creating that document that Ashley Sinclair uses because I think it could really help a lot of people on our team. So I'm going to type that up right now and get it uploaded to our group within the next half an hour.
Okay, perfect.
So I hope you guys all have a great night, and I hope you took away a tidbit of something. Sometimes I feel like I don't know exactly what people who are on the call still need to learn. So I don't know exactly what to talk about. Does anybody have any specific questions that I can answer?
Nicole, are you gonna say anything?
Everybody's voices keep getting all distorted.
Yeah, especially mine. Okay.
All right, okay. Well, if nobody has any specific questions right now, I'm going to work on that document and get it up to the group.
Yay.
All right. Talk to you guys soon. Good night.
Bye.